Hello everyone, this video is regarding class 8th geography MCQs of NCERT textbook. So this is the part 1 of the video and further parts will be uploaded soon. So these MCQs are relevant for all the government exams. So make sure that you go through the MCQs very carefully. So let's start the video. Question number 1. Which of the following statement is correct? Statement A. Anything that can be used to satisfy a need is a resource. Statement B. All resources have some value. Let's look into the options. Option number 1. Only A is correct. Option number 2. Only B is correct. Option number 3. Both A and B is correct. Option number 4. None of the above. So if you look into the options, statement A says anything that can be used to satisfy a need is a resource. This statement is totally correct and this is the definition of resource. So statement A is correct. Now everything which has a value is a resource. So statement B is also correct. So both the statements are correct. So option number 4 is the correct option. So option number 3 is the correct option. That is both A and B. Option 3rd is the correct option. Both A and B is the right option. Now let's move to question number 2. Which of the following comes in the category of resources? Statement A. Oil and natural gas. Statement B. Technology. Statement C. Human beings. Statement D. Sun. Let's look into the options. Option number 1. Only A, C and D is correct. Option number 2. Only A, B and D is correct. Option number 3. Only A and D is correct. Option number 4. All of the above. So when it comes to the category of resources, yes, statement A is correct that oil and natural gas is a resource. Also D is also correct that sun is also a resource. Now when it comes to option number B, as I have already told you in the previous question that everything which has a value is a resource. So technology has its own value. So technology is also a resource. And also the human beings who introduce many such technologies, who invent the technology, who gather the education and then help in the society development, environment development. So human beings are also a resource. So all of them are resource. So the correct option will be option number 4, that is all of the above. All of the above is the correct option. 3. Which of the following techniques help in preventing landslides? Statement A. Increase in vegetation cover. Statement B. Hazard mapping to locate areas prone to landslides. Statement C. Surface drainage control. Statement D. Construction of retention walls. Statement E. Blasting in prone areas. Let's look into the options. Option number 1. Only A, B, C and D is correct. Option number 2. Only A, B and E is correct. Statement number 3. Only B, C, D and E is correct. Option number 4. Only A, D and E is correct. So when it comes to preventing landslides, of course we all know that increasing in the vegetation cover will help in preventing the landslides, because the trees and the plants will hold the soil, so it prevents the landslides. And also mapping the hazardous zone also help in preventing the landslides. So option number B is also correct. Surface drainage control also helps in preventing the landslides because that's how we stop the soil erosion also. So statement C is also correct. Also, construction of retention walls helps in preventing the landslides. Statement D is also correct. But when it comes to blasting in prone areas, statement E is an incorrect statement. This does not control landslides, although blasting in prone areas led to the landslides. So E is an incorrect statement. So the correct option will be option number 1, that is A, B, C and D is the correct option. Now question number 4, which of the following below methods help in soil conservation? Let's look into the statement. Statement A, mulching. Statement B, counter barrier. Statement C, intercropping. Statement D, terrace farming. Statement E, rock dam. Let's look into the options. Option number 1, only A, C and D is correct. Option number 2, only B, D and E is correct. Option number 3, only A, B and E is correct. Option number 4, all of the above are correct. So if we look into the soil conservation, so as we can check, mulching is a way that we can help in the soil conservation. So A is correct. B is also correct because we can also conserve the soil through counter barrier. Statement C is also correct. D is also correct and E is also correct. So all the statements above are correct. So the correct option will be option number 4, that is all of the above is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 5. Which of the following statement is correct? Statement A, in 1975, the consumption of water for human use was 3,850 cubic kilometer per year. It soared to more than 6,000 cubic kilometer per year in the year 2000. Statement B, water can neither be added nor subtracted from the earth. Its total volume remains constant. Let's look into the options. Option number 1, only A is correct. Option number 2, only B is correct. Option number 3, both A and B is correct. Option number 4, none of the above. So statement A is totally factual, and yes, the statement A is correct that in 1975 the consumption of water was 3,850 cubic kilometer per year and it rose to 6,000 cubic kilometer per year in the year 2000. So statement A is correct. Now when it comes to statement B is also correct because in earth the water quantity remains the same. There is no addition of water and there is no subtraction of water. Water remains in the liquid form, in the gaseous form. So the water cycle continues and it changes its states. So statement B is also correct. So both the statements are correct. So the correct option will be option number 3, that is both A and B. Now question number 6, which of the following constitutes biosphere? Options are option A, lithosphere, option B, hydrosphere, option C, atmosphere, option D, thermosphere. So we have to find out which of the following constitutes biosphere. So let's look into the option. Option number 1, only A, C and D is correct. Option number 2, only A, B and C is correct. Option number 3, only B, C and D is correct. Option number 4, all of the above. So when it comes to biosphere includes lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere. So A, B, and C is a part of biosphere, although thermosphere is not a part of biosphere. So the correct option will be option number 2, that is only A, B, and C is the correct option. Now question number 7. Which of the following is not a factor of soil formation? Options are option A, time, option B, organic matter, option C, soil texture, option D, relief. So if we look into the factors which are responsible for soil formation, so we will found that organic matter plays a very important role in the soil formation. So as it's asking that which of the following is not a factor of soil formation, so of course B will not be the correct option. Also, relief is also not a correct option because it totally depends upon the topography, that what type of soil will be formed. And also A is also not a correct option because the soil formation has a very important time has a very important role to play in the soil formation. So A, B, and D will not is not the correct option as per the sequence asked. So the correct option will be option number C, that is soil texture. Soil texture has nothing to do with the soil formation. Once the soil is formed, then only we can decide what is the texture of the soil. So soil texture is a incorrect option here. Now question number 8. Which of the following method is used to stop soil erosion from rainwash? Options are option A, intercropping, option B, shelter belts, option C, counter barriers, option D, none of the above. Correct option will be option number A, that is intercropping is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 9. Which soil is mostly found in India? Options are option A, red and yellow soil, option B, laterite soil, option C, alluvial soil, option D, mountain soil. So the soil which is mostly found in India is option number C is the correct option, that is alluvial soil is mostly found in India. So correct option is option number C. Now let's move to question number 10 and the last question of the part 1 of the video series. So which state in India has heavy soil erosion? Options are option A, Rajasthan, option B, Madhya Pradesh, option C, Uttar Pradesh, option D, Himachal Pradesh. So the correct option will be option number A, that is Rajasthan is the correct option. So I hope that you have liked the quality of the MCQs and the video lectures. Do subscribe to our channel and please press the like button. Thank you very much.